Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown at MagicCon Chicago. My name is Wheeler, and joining me today, as always, that's not right, we have an Ashlizzle.
That's true. I mean, we can make it a regular thing, but
Yeah,
hey,
we can try something. We
Yeah,
can figure it out.
We can figure it out.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this.
I'm so happy to be here.
Are you ready to play some Canadian Highlander?
Hell yeah.
I'm very stoked to get this on camera. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be great. And if you want this, if you've already watched and you're like, wow, this is great, where can I find more? You're like, well, he says it's going to be great, so I should find out more, and then I can watch it. All that, description down below, deck list, format information, all that jazz, as well as a link to patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Because of all of you, there's all of this, and all of this is about to do a segue. I am playing Jeskai Midrange / controls. I just call it Jeskai. I don't put anything at the end of it.
Just Jeskai?
It's just brutal.
Ooh.
Like it's Jeskai.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I'm using Trenton McIntyre's list, one of the co-hosts for the commentary team for our Canlander year-end tournaments. So I'm very familiar with all the cards, obviously, but not this exact configuration. My points are Ancestral Recall, Mystical Tutor, and I'm on Dig Through Time. I think I would normally do 4th Aerlingus, but Trenton is my kryptonite. He's like, yeah, he's like Bizarro World Surge, where I just can't seem to beat him.
Ooh.
And so just looking over at the back of the room for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, well, I hopefully it'll serve me well. What are you playing today?
So yeah, I'm gonna play with this deck for the second time now.
Okay.
And as a Canadian Highlander noob, I was given this very kind sticky note with my points on it. I'll be using them again, even though I know now what's in here. But we got a Mox, a Vem Tutor, Ancient Tomb, and a Reanimate.
Okay, and you're playing
Rakdos that won a tournament.
Yes.
TM.
Sorry, I'm just hearing it. Noel Robbins' 2024 year-end championship Rakdos Midrange winning list. Quite literally, his cards given to you to stomp. Well, one of us, maybe. Who knows? This is time agnostic.
Yeah.
I did win the die roll.
That's true.
As is tradition.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Would you like to play some Magic the Gathering?
I would love to play some Magic the Gathering.
Great. Let's play some Magic the Gathering. Good luck. Have fun.
You too.
I'm going to play a Spirebluff Canal and pass.
All right, draw for turn. Ooh, give me... That's... Just checking that real quick.
Oh, take your time.
Okay. I feel like you would do that. Sorry, I have to think about this.
No, that's fine. We want you to be able to play all of your cards.
Okay, I'm gonna go Silver Springs. I then do happen to have myself a Mox Jet.
Oh.
Let's go, baby. I will pay the 1 for a red. I go to 19. Where's my 19 at? Dude,
We usually have an iPad. Now we have D20s.
okay.
It's kind of dope.
Honestly, it brings a little bit of a homely vibe to it. Tap my jet, and I'm gonna get myself a Blood-Tide Harvester, if that's all right.
That's perfectly fine.
Your turn. I'll get myself a blood token. I think that's it.
I'm gonna play a Sacred Foundry tapped and pass.
All right. Untap and draw. Cool. I'm gonna start by moving to combat.
Yep.
Got you for 3.
17.
Okay, I'm gonna go play myself a Swamp. I will pay red from this, so I go to 18. My God, 18, come on, show up, there we go. 18, step my jet. One of my favorite cards, Fabled Mirror Breaker, if it resolves.
Fable does resolve.
For real, for real?
Yeah, I know, I hate it.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself a Goblin and pass turn you.
Untap. Draw.
Oh, this is sick.
These are pretty cool Pioneer cards you've got here, however.
That's what I'm saying. I'm playing Pioneer. Hold up.
I'm going to evoke a Fury.
Valid.
And deal 2 to this, 2 to this.
Yep. 8, die. This is gone.
Then I'm going to dash a Ragavan.
me.
I'm going to hit you for 2.
Yeah, all right, go to 16. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to make myself shots and exile the top card of your library.
All right.
Oh, a
There you
forked
go.
bolt, eh? I'm going to play Sulphur Falls. I'm going to leave this forked bolt in your exile, and I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Ragavan's going to go back to my hand.
Definitely not suspicious at all.
No, don't worry about it.
What's a draw for turn, and then my saga triggers. So let's see what I can do. I can discard 2 cards and then control 2 cards. Dude.
Dude.
That was something else. Okay, well we gotta step up.
What about Step Up to the Streets? The sequel?
Yo, like yeah, I'm definitely, dude, I'm sweating with this this Ragavan. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about
and
it.
obviously the mana you gotta open, man. Ooh. All right, do I just ball then? Okay, I'm gonna discard 2 cards here. One of them is definitely City of Traders. The other is going to be, can I afford to do that? Just ball. Tricky. Honestly, fuck it. I'm gonna get rid of the fetch land here.
Nice.
Draw 2 new cards.
Yep.
Okay. Dude, I'm just worried about your little homie that's gonna like swing at me.
You don't need to worry about a damn thing. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's all right.
Yeah. Sure. That's not good either. Okay, well, gonna start off with a land for turn. It's gonna be a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's tapped, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Dual 2 is colorless for a Smuggler's Copter.
Oh, the Looter Scooter.
Looter
all right.
Scooter. Not the Fortnite version, though. Kind of like misplay on that one, I'm not going to lie to you. And with that, I got to pass the turn, so...
I do appreciate that. Actually, I was going to call myself a part of the youths.
Oh, the
but
youths?
I've
Okay.
gotten so old over the course of this series. I'm going to end a turn play Mystical Tutor. I'd like to put a certain magic card on the top of my deck that happens to be an instant and or sorcery, but in this case it's an instant. I'm going to get an Ancestral Recall.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm out here playing Pioneer, man. What are you doing to me? Like,
Have you seen the cards they print for Pioneer, though? They're kind of messed up. Also, you had a Mox on turn 1.
okay, so if we just ignore that,
Okay.
and then you see a Fable of the Mirror Breaker, a Smuggler's Copter, and a Blood-Dyed Harvester, I'm sweating.
Okay. Do you want to cut?
Now you're good.
All right, great. I'll put the recall on top. I'm going to go to my untap, draw this card, cast this card. I'm going to cast Ancestral Recall, targeting myself.
Yup.
1, 2, 3. Well, that's pretty good. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest, my land for the turn. I'm going to dash out of Ragavan.
Yep.
I'd like to hit you for 2.
It's going to happen. I go to 14.
Woo! I get another shots, and I'd like to exile the top card, Blackcleave Cliffs. Okay. I am going to then pass, and the monkey goes back to my hand. Here we
Okay. Just trying to think here because I have a potential blood token that I could do something with. I don't think I'm that desperate though, so I'm just gonna untap, draw for turn.
Yep.
I get my Fable to transform. I don't know if we have the token for that or if we have like a, do it just transform it?
That one just turns around.
Sure, okay. I don't. Some people are like weird and they don't want to like.
Oh
turn
yeah, they don't
it,
want to
so
use the
I don't
double
know.
face cards.
Yeah,
No, we're Canlander players.
you don't care.
We just
All right. Sure. Is what it is, I guess. Gonna go Smuggler's Copter and try to crew it.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Well, that's perfectly fine.
Combat.
Yep.
Deck with a Scooter. So then at X, then draw a card if you discard a card.
Yep.
So draw. I will discard myself a Dragon Skull Summit.
Yep.
Okay. Do you take 3 then?
Oh, I do. I go to 14.
Cool. Okay. So I'll start off here with a Theater. Get this reveal 1. Interesting. I keep it on top.
Okay, that is interesting.
And with that, I pass a turn.
I'm going to fetch with this Misty Rainforest. Going to 13. Going to find myself a Meticulous Archive. The blue-white Surveil land. There it is.
You got it. You got it. So how many cards do you even have in hand? Like a ton?
Oh, I only got 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, only 5.
Only 5.
Well, only 5.
Some of them good.
Some of them good, I
Some of
see.
them good.
Yeah, mine are good too. So.
Okay. I like it. I like it. We're being honest with each other. Surveil trigger. I will keep that. Untap. Drop. I'd like to tap 1 and cast Brainstorm. Get a Godonkin verbal in here. 1, 2, 3. I want to put these 2 cards on top. That can't be right. I want to put these 2 cards
in?
on top. Yeah. Then I'm going to play a Floodstrain. You got a lot of mana open, but I'm going to assume that you just want to have a bunch of mana open. I'm going to dash my Ragavan,
Okay.
and I'd like to go to combat.
Right.
And attack for 2.
I will try to do something about that.
Okay.
So let us start with, man, I'm actually sure. I'll have to take 1 for some red, so I'll go to 13. Where is my life? There we go. And I will attempt to cast
Twins.
Galvanic Discharge.
Ooh.
What's happening to that?
I'm going to respond. Use 2 treasures and a blue here. I'm going to cast Invert Polarity.
Yo.
So I pick a spell. And then I'm going to flip a coin. If I
Yeah.
win the flip, I gain control of the spell, and I can choose new targets. If I lose the flip, I counter that spell. Now,
Bro, please.
Usually we roll a die,
You actually
but because
got
we're
a
at
coin?
MagicCon,
Oh, okay.
I was given a coin
You were given a coin. Oh.
that has 2 of the sides are the same. It's just look, coin designers. Okay.
It's the marker.
Sorry. Who designs a coin with the same side? Is it like it's supposed to be like a little metal or something?
Maybe. It's definitely not chocolate. I tried eating it already. So heads is the one without the black marker. Tails is the one with the black marker.
Okay.
It is heads. I am going to gain control of your galvanic discharge, and I would like to shoot your mirror breaker reflection,
Sure.
meaning that I get 1 energy left over.
Oh, homie. That actually, bro. Bro.
It's a little brutal.
All right. Well, I still have...
You've got additional tricks up your sleeve?
I don't have any tricks, but I have a card I kept on top,
Okay.
and I have an emergency blood token
Oh, okay.
to maybe help me out here. It's kind of the thing. Now the question is, how much do you care about the card that's on top? Well, how much do I care if well, I do care a lot. I wish I had it, but I care a lot, actually. Out of spite, this could backfire so hard, but out of spite, I'm gonna crack my blood token, discard a card out of my hand, draw a card. Or what is it? Discard to draw, right?
Yeah, you pay 1 and discard a card as the cost.
Get rid of Prize of Progress.
I'm going to respond.
I'm
going to crack. I'm going to
Okay.
12.
okay.
I'm going to find I guess it was on top because of the brainstorm, a volcanic island. I'm going to stifle the activation of the blood.
I'm getting absolutely obliterated here, dude. Crazy. Okay, well, hey, have fun, Regman, I guess.
I
fun,
will.
I guess.
I will hit you for 2.
Yeah, you do that for sure. I got 11.
Now I kind of want to see the card that you've got on top here.
I was vibing, I was vibing.
Oh, I love Avora.
Yeah, I was like, I would love to have played with that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I can't. I have to leave it in exile, but the monkey goes back to my hand,
Yep.
and then that's going to be a pass to you.
All right, I'm going to untap, and I'm going to draw. Ooh, baby. Baby, did I just get lucky? So you're gonna hate yourself now because the card I just ripped off the top could have been yours, right? Well, I mean, I guess no, because Ragavan, but just rip a banger for myself here.
No, not a banger.
A banger. I remember this card is a little bit of a nightmare, so I'm gonna pay it 3 here. and it'd be Lelia, the Blade Reforged.
Oh yeah, that card's pretty gross.
Right,
Okay.
it's pretty nasty, right? Haste, whenever it attacks active card in your library, you may play a card this turn. Whenever one more cards are put into exile from your library and or your graveyard, put one counter on it.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna, I will try to, well, I mean, obviously I'm swinging with it, so
Yeah.
what am I even saying? Yeah, I'm gonna try to swing.
Okay.
So there's a 1/1 counter on it, and I exile already, right?
Yeah, you exile the top card of your deck,
On my deck.
and then you can play it this turn.
Okay.
So you get a free land.
Okay.
I take 3, I go to 9.
I've not played land for turn, have I?
No,
I do not.
you got a free land.
Well, I'll play the free land, I guess.
Great.
Yeah, just as a swamp. And with that, I pass the turn.
Untap. Drop. I'm going to dash a Ragavan.
Yo, I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
I would like to hit you
That's
for 2.
crazy. Now that's going to happen. So yeah, I go to 9.
And then I get to make a treasure, exile the top card of your deck, but Lelia does get bigger, I believe.
I think so, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's exile.
Yep, big whammy. That's not a whammy at all. I may die.
No whammy.
I'm going to play a Polluted Delta after that, and then I'm going to pass, and Ragavan goes back to my hand.
Okay. Yeah, untap. And draw. Bro. Okay, it's fine. So it is whenever one more cards have been in exile from your library. Okay, sure. You have a lot of cards in hand, a lot of mana open, right?
Yeah.
Sure do. Just gotta. Okay. I will see if I can animate my Hive of the Eye Tyrant.
Yep.
Okay. That's 4 mana. So when it enters 3/3, and you can exile a card, right? Which would also grow. It's my stuff only, right? But I can target myself whenever this creature attacks a card from a defending player. No, since you only.
Yes,
So later it
yes.
doesn't grow. Okay. Or whenever your library. Okay. Yeah. So going to move the combat and
Please
try to hit
do.
you for 7. Is it 3 + 4?
You got a Lelia trigger, so it's going to be 8.
Oh, it's going to be more than that. Let's see
Yeah.
what she gets.
Oh, a Blood Moon. Okay. Yeah. I take.
Right.
I take 8. Or sorry, this gets a counter as well when you exile the thing. Yeah. So that should be at 3 counters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I go to 1. And you get to exile any card from my graveyard. May I recommend Ancestral Recall?
Absolutely. Go
Okay.
for it. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to do outside of that, so that's not too bad.
All right, Ragavan.
Really out here just relying on Ragavan?
Usually.
Is your hand that cooked?
It's a lot of counter spells. I'm going to cast Serum Visions.
Okay.
So I get to draw a card, and then I get to scry 2. And that was actually a really good card to draw, but I still need a little...
You'll hate that for me.
I need a little juice. I'm going to play this Ragavan. I'm going to attack you for 2.
All right, go to 7.
And I make another treasure. It's another
Bro.
swamp.
Yo.
Your Lelia gets a little bigger. I'm going to play a Caracas. And I'm going to bounce your Lelia.
Okay, so into my hand, right?
Yeah, into your hand.
Cool, cool.
And then I am going to pass the turn, and this goes back to my hand. You're up.
All right, we're going to untap here. This is also exiled, the Blood Moon. Draw. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to see if I can duress you. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's
I'm
the
going to
vibe?
spell pierce that.
Okay, so now you have 2 mana open.
I got
3, oh, a bunch.
Yeah.
Never mind. You got the
Yeah.
treasures I didn't see. All right, interesting. Yeah, I'm not doing anything about that.
Okay.
So it just goes to my grave. Yeah. It is what it is. So that would give me... All right. I'm going to try to animate the hive. And try to go to combat.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. I got a Raglan and a mana leak.
I was like, holy shit. I was like even thinking like, do I crew my copter to try and like go around more things?
Yeah,
oh my God.
I drew all my blue stuff, not a lot of the red and white stuff. So I was like, I just got to get in her head.
People saying that Ragavan is busted. Well, hey, you might want to change your mind.
Yeah, sometimes it only hits lands.
Yeah, I didn't have, like, I had a Molten Collapse in my hand and an Ancient Tomb that I was trying to, like, hold on to a little bit, but I don't know how the hell I won that, but I'll take it. I think it's Ragavan being an absolute, you know, MVP for me this time around.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no, we're good. Never mind.
What is it even from the coin?
Just somebody at one of our meet and greets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Somebody at one of our meet and greets gave it. And I was like, well, yeah, I might use a coin for something, but it's the same on both sides, which is not typically what happens with coins.
It's like a little dollar sign on it? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Okay. Little rattled. Little rattled.
A little rattled. Hey, like, you know, RNG, am I right? Like, the Ragavan was real kind to me, not necessarily to you. And you said your deck wasn't really drawn the way it was, which I can only imagine, like...
I mean, I cast Ancestral Recall, and so I gotta... Usually after you cast Ancestral Recall...
I had a Mox, so what's the vibe? Like, I was also going to come up faster with it. You know, so it's... Yeah, I mean, hey... I'm interested to see what your deck's going to do in the next one.
This is why God gave us Game 2.
Real. Take that best of one players on MTG Arena.
Yeah. Love CGB. Despicable format.
Nah,
yeah,
real. If you want to cut, like,
no,
obviously.
No, we're good. All right, good luck.
You too.
Oh, stinky. Not good.
So I got.
Trenton is a braver man than I, given how many lands are in this version.
Is it too little for you?
Yeah. I like playing a reasonable amount of lands in my deck, even if I'm a blue deck.
See, I'm a low land girly always, for sure. I'm keeping mine. I think mine is okay.
All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's what's up. I will keep this. All right. Good luck, Ash.
Good luck.
I'm going to start things off by fetching a Bloodstained Mire, going to 19 to grab a Volcanic Island, and I'm going to play a Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Sheesh.
And that's a go.
All right, draw. For me, it's going to be Sulphur Springs and... is that what I mean? Okay. So, got another Mox, baby.
Oh, no.
Sheesh, what's she doing?
Yeah.
What is she doing? All right, I'm going to Pain Land for black, and I'm going to play Stalactite Stalker out.
Sure.
I'm going to go 19. All right. Dude, me and D20s are like my mortal enemy. Anyways, what I'm also doing, I'm not done yet, I'm going to use the Ruby to Mountain Cycle the Oliphant, get myself, I guess, just like a
Badlands.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like a Badlands.
Sure.
So I'm going to find that, but I've descended. So my Stalactite Stalker gets a counter on it, and I'll find the land and then sure.
All right. Untap, draw. Going to play a Tundra. And I'm going to cast a Galvanic Discharge targeting your Stalactite Stalker.
Yep.
I got a
dead.
Surveil trigger. I'm going to keep that on top.
I got my Badlands.
Oh, okay. So I get 1 energy after that dies. And then I'm just gonna poke you for 1 when you're done shuffling, and then I'll pass up the turn. Oh, I can allow me.
Thank you.
I should
appreciate
make
it.
guests adjust their own life total. It's rude.
It's rude. Yeah. Nah. It's okay.
No, that's look. The guest gets the fancy spin down.
Oh, whoa. Now I feel a lot better about the whole thing.
By the whole thing, you mean kicking my ass?
To be determined. To be determined.
Okay,
To be determined.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you had.
I gotta tell you,
you had me though.
It feels great to get my ass kicked on the show for once. I mean, Surgeon Nelson can't do it, so
Right,
somebody
right.
has to.
So I'm the one that's supposed to do it. I see
thank
how it
you.
is.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, this one's for you, Serge. I'm gonna try my.
You can go. You can go.
All right. Instead of draw,
Yeah.
I'll play that Deadlands that I got.
Yep.
Okay.
If only Surge were here to defend himself.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna use this for red and then cool this, and we're gonna try and see if Evora can do something.
She's good.
Okay.
So you get a blood token, I believe.
When it enters, it will never deal coolant damage. So welcome back. And I will also do my Mox for a Voldaren Epicure and get myself a second blood token and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to think about my life for a second here.
Your life in general or like total? What do you? Both.
Both.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'm going to pass the turn, I think. I'm just going to go, just pass.
Okay.
I've got nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'll draw. So cards in your grave.
I have a land and an
So
instant.
what did it need again? The
Delirium.
delirium, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I
Land and
need,
instant, and
yep.
you have just
I
the
got
land.
4 cards in hand.
I see. I see. Okay. Go to combat. Swing with both.
Before blocks, I would like to flash a dress down trigger. I'm going to put a waterlogged teachings into the graveyard as an instant. This comes into play, I draw a card, assuming this resolves.
Wait, can I double read?
Yeah,
It's about to draw a
everybody
card.
loses all abilities.
Interesting. Can I like respond to that by cracking blood?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I will want to do that. Well, I guess first I should start off by doing this, I think. Tap red and holy heat, try to hit your little dude.
Yep.
That's step 1.
She's down.
And then in response to the dress down, I'm gonna go crack blood. So it's draw or discard to draw, I believe.
Yep.
So that is okay. We ball, I think. That's hard, man. People might hate me for this, but it is what it is. Discarding opposition agent.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. We're here
Like
for it.
I've
We're
been
here
waiting
for
for.
it.
I've been drawing. I'm drawing. I'm desperate. So I get the counter on this too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, you do need to pay a mana to activate the blood. As much as I'd like to allow the guest
Right.
to
Sorry.
do it for free.
Forgot about that. There you go.
No, you're
and
good.
I will. Pulling that hard. Yeah. Fuck it. We ball. Okay. I'm gonna go and do it all over again. So sacrificing blood.
Okay. Yeah.
We got a ball. So discard first. Yeah. Okay. That was that one. Discard the swamp.
Yep.
Draw.
All right.
Another counter.
Yep.
That's all.
Dress down trigger, draw a card. And then I take 4,
Yeah.
go to 15,
Second main.
go to 14. Oh, I missed the Voldaren Epicure trigger.
Oh, sorry. I didn't declare that. I don't think so.
No,
My
that's
bad.
on me.
Yeah, let's do. Land for turn.
Sure.
Pass.
So this goes away. Untap. I draw. That's a good one. Ancestral Recall targeting me.
Sure.
And then I am going to play a Thundering Falls and Surveil. I'm going to bin and opt. And I'll tap 1 and cast Flame Slash, deal 4 damage to Evora.
Yep, I guess I can't do anything about that one.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right, untap and draw. You do. Sounds pretty good. All right, I'm going to do that. Paying this, I'm going to play 3 here to try and cast myself Gut.
Oh, yeah.
True Soul Zealot.
Yep.
So whenever I attack, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact, and if you do, create a 4/1 black skeleton creature that menace at 7 attacking. So if I'm pretty sure I can go to combat with the Epicure, sacrifice it, and turn it into a skeleton, right?
Yes.
Does that all happen?
Yeah, it all happens.
Cool. Where's my homie? There we go. All right. So this is in a graveyard, and this is attacking you.
And I go to 10.
Yup, that is it for me.
Untap. Draw. Going to play a land, and I'm going to think about my life for a second, and then stop thinking about it and just cast Pyroglyph.
All right.
So it's going to come down as an instant sorcery creature land enchantment. So it's a 5/6, and I'm going to deal 5 damage to Gut,
You got it.
and then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Untap and draw. Stuffness again on the guy. It was
5/6.
6/6. Right. That's pretty good.
It's pretty large.
Okay. Just gonna do it. I'm gonna go here. That's for red. Pay 3. This is just for Coilless. Casting the broadside bombardier dudes for me.
Yeah.
All right. Swing. Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Wheeler? What's
take.
up?
Hey, how's it going? I take 6. I
You
hate
should.
this stupid goblin.
Okay, dope, dope. Now the question is, how goofy do I want to get? I'm getting some. Whoa! I fucking we ball. All right, activate boast ability. Sacrifice my mocks.
Okay.
2 damage into your face.
I take 2. I go to 2.
All right, you're up.
Oh my god. Draw. Oh, that was such a good draw.
No, don't do that.
But I need to draw exactly one other type of card.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Brains, whatever this is called. Brain Surge. I draw 4, put 2 on top. We got there. 3, 4. Oh, thank Christ. Oh my god.
This card is deranged, by the way. Like,
Yeah, it's
who
wild.
came up with that?
It's
Yo, menace? Like, what are you talking about?
Gonna put these 2 cards back on top. I'm gonna play a Marsh Flats and
You
fetch.
go to 1.
Go to 1.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna find a plateau. And then I am going to try to survive. Going to get a plateau. And I'm going to tap 1 and cast Prismatic Ending to exile your skeleton.
Right.
Because it's got mana value 0, which is less than 1. And then I'm going to play Swords to Plowshares, exiling your Broadside Bombardiers.
Cool.
And you gain 2.
Okay, well, bye, homie.
And then I'm going to pass.
Go back up to 20.
Don't.
What's going on?
Ben's chanting
Bolt.
Bolt.
Listen, the spice that I got in my hand, you gotta hope for a land. I'm just saying.
No.
All right, draw.
Yeah.
God, it's me. No, it's not. Interesting.
Let's go.
Ooh, that would have been just about the absolute great, coolest thing like ever.
And now this is bigger because there's an
Right,
artifact.
right.
So it's a 6/7.
I gotta stay. How many cards do you have in?
3.
3 of them? Okay. All right, tap in 3.
Yep.
Casting Ladia.
I'm going to daze that.
Okay.
Return this Thunderous Falls to my hand. Counter unless you pay 1.
Cannot.
All right, all right.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Untap. Drop. Play Thunderous Fall or Thundering Falls. Surveil. I'll keep that on top. I will attack you for 6.
I will have to take that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Come on now. Draw. I see. Okay. Pass a turn.
Untap.
Hold up on your upkeep.
Upkeep.
On your upkeep.
Upkeep.
Pay 3.
Yep.
Try to cast K Command. Got something for that?
Yeah, I do.
You do? All right, all right.
I'm going to memory lapse it and put it back on top of your deck.
All right. Sure.
Draw. I'm going to attack you for 6.
I'll have to take that. So I go to 8, right?
Yeah. I'm going to play a Mystic Sanctuary, which is going to put this Ancestral Recall on top of my deck because I have 3 other islands. Go ahead.
All right. Guess what I'm doing?
What?
I'm going to try to run it out again.
I'm going to remand it.
Oh.
Return to your hand and I draw a card.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I'm also going to Ancestral Recall myself. Okay. Is that a go?
Yeah, that is a go.
Oh no.
I'm
I'm going to cast Sleight of Hand.
Uh-oh. You got to dig.
I'm going to take this card. Oh my god. I think I'm going to die. I'm going to cast Serum Visions.
Sorry.
Draw 1, scry 2. Oh my god. 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Attack for 6.
All right, go to 2.
Play a Library of Alexandria and pass.
Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Wow. Well, hey, we're going to have to, I'm going to hit you with a different one this time around.
Okay.
Aha. We're going to start and see if Bone Crusher Giant can go into your face.
I'm going to cast Force of Negation.
All right. Yeah, no, pass a turn.
Okay. Untap.
You're locked in.
Locked in.
You
Kill
got
you?
it. You got it.
Okay.
You survived. That's so insane. Holy shit.
Just Jeskai
The
things.
blue mage's dream, you know?
Okay, game 3.
Yeah, one of the cooler things I was trying to do, if I had a land on the top, so before I drew K Command or Bone Crusher Giant, I had Emperor of Bones, and I was trying to see if I could big back full Darien Epicure.
Oh, and just do the final one? Yeah.
It didn't happen, so that's okay. Starting off with a swamp and passing the turn.
Draw. I'm starting off with an island and passing the turn.
All right, drawing. Dope. Let's do... Okay, I'm going to do a Bayou. And I'm going to pay 2 for a Yara's Oathsworn.
Ooh.
Cool to see that this card is being played in here, and then I
Yeah.
pass turn.
End of turn, I'm going to cast Opt. I will draw that card. Right there. Drop. I'm going to shock myself with this Sacred Foundry, and I'm going to pass.
Okay, untap, draw. All right, move to combat and see if I can swing with a Yara.
I dig 2.
Gets a counter on it.
Yep.
Okay. Then still start off with a land for turn here, which is an Arena of Glory tapped. And then it's going to be trying to pay 2 here for a Voidwalker.
I am going to remand that Dothy Voidwalker.
Okay, so that's just counter
Counter, but back to your hand.
back to my hand.
Yeah.
Cool.
Draw. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Wasteland. I'm going to Wasteland your Arena of Glory.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pass the turn. Yeah, go ahead.
And tap and drop. I'll start off with a land for turn, which is Dakanuma. Tap it, and we'll try to see if Inquisition of Kozilek is going to do anything.
I'm going to respond. I'm going to tap this and Island Cycle my Lorien Revealed. So I'm going to find myself an island. Particularly a volcanic, gonna find myself a tundra.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay one blue, excuse me. I'll shuffle again in a second. And I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor.
What?
And find an instant or sorcery and put it on top. And that is going to be a Terminus.
What's that do?
Terminus is a 6-mana card. It's a sorcery that says put all creatures on the bottom of their owner's libraries, but it has Miracle. So if it's the first card I've drawn a turn, it costs only 1.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
this goes on top, and then I get to reveal my hand. The Tundra, Preordain, Stifle, Thought Scour, Serum Visions, and Lightning Bolt.
Okay. So what's this one?
Target player mills 2 cards, and then you draw a card.
Okay, so the Stifle, that is...
Preordain, scry 2, then draw a card. And then Serum Visions is bad Preordain. It's draw a card, then scry 2.
I get rid of your bolt.
Sure. Makes sense.
Let's move to combat here. Hit you for 3.
I go to 13.
Okay. And, well, I know that you got that card on top, so I'm going to go and do pay 2 for Overlord of the Bilmerk with an impending cost.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I mill 4 cards, and I return a non-avatar creature card or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. So let's see. Theater, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Fury.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I'll take, well, I mean, I have to take, I will. So that goes into my hand, and with that, I pass the turn, and their impending counter goes off.
Yeah. I'm going to draw this Terminus, and then I'm going to cast it with the Miracle. So
You are
put
back in
that
hand?
on the bottom of your library.
Battle of Library, okay.
Yeah. Then I'm going to tap 1 and cast Preordain. Look at the top 2. I'm going to bottom both these. Draw a card. Then I'm going to play a Seachrome Coast as my land, and I am going to cast Serum Visions.
Okay.
Draw a card, then scry 2. I'll go 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. And tap and draw. Let's... Okay, then let's start off with the obvious. I'll pay 2 and see if I can get my Voidwalker back.
Yep.
Then I am going to do what you did to me.
Oh.
Play a Wasteland.
Oh no.
And okay, so I got to think about this because I know you have a handful of blue spells, but I also know that you have 1 red source in play.
Yeah, you know that I have
What was? Yeah, that's the
blue-white.
blue-white is 2, right? So I can either stop you. I have to stop you on red then at this point because if you have another blue, so I will sacrifice Wasteland, destroy your. Yeah,
Sure,
of
it
course,
gets
card.
exiled with a void counter on it.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, I will go to my end step, get the trigger, right? Or
Yep.
what does that happen? Impending is on your end step, right?
Yes.
Cool, okay. 3 counters on that.
Draw. Play a Tundra. Tap 3, I'm going to cast Spell Seeker. So I'm going to find an instant or sorcery with converted mana cost 2 or less and put it into my hand. I'm going to find Ancestral Well, actually, you got a Dothy Voidwalker. I think I'm going to find a Swords to Plowshares
Okay.
and put it into my hand, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay, tap and draw. How many cards do you are you working with right now?
4.
4 of them.
Some of them good.
Some of them good. Okay, I'll play a land for turn.
Yep.
Well, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to tap for 4 here.
Okay.
I'm going to go X3 Mind Twist. So good luck. At random?
Yeah, I'm going to respond. I'm going to evoke a Solitude, pitching this Swords to Plowshares.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to layer the trigger so I exile your Dothy Voidwalker first. So that gets exiled, you gain 3 life. Then this gets sacrificed due to evoke.
Okay, so.
Then Mind Twist gets the last 2 cards in my hand.
And if the player does not have enough cards to attack, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
short up. Okay. So this is gone as well?
That's gone.
Exiled?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And you got 2 cards in hand?
2 cards in hand. My little Overlord gets the impending, and that's all I got?
Yeah, what's the worst that that thing can do, you know?
Nah, it's true.
Attack for 1.
All right, take that.
Go ahead.
All right, draw for turn. Yo. Go to end step.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to play an island. Then I will attack for 1.
Take it.
Go ahead.
Draw. Okay then, go to end step.
Yep.
I get my Overlord.
Oh, God.
You're gonna, oh wait, do you still have to stifle still? Well, no, you don't.
No, I
right?
had to discard it,
Whatever, I
yeah.
don't have to do anything about that. Okay.
So I need to draw like a champ. I mean, that's not bad, but I'll play a Tameo Inquisitive Student. And then I'll pass.
All right, draw. Thank God.
Not a red source. Oh.
I'm free.
No!
I'm free.
No!
I'm free. Okay, so did I have any information cards in your hand? No, anymore, right? That's all gone?
Yep.
Cool. So you got a 1/1, and this Tameo is when you attack me, or what is it? If you draw enough cards, how does it transform?
When I've drawn the 3rd card into turn,
Okay, and then it goes like a, yeah,
it becomes a planeswalker.
Planeswalker.
Yeah.
The sequencing here is a little, trying to just see if I can make that happen somehow. If I want to do that, let's do this. I'm paying 2 here, and I'm casting Inti.
I'm going to reprieve the Inti.
That's, what is that, back on?
Back to your hand and I draw a card.
Yeah, all right. Move the combat, swing for 5, get the Overlord trigger, so I mill 4. Let's see, Vampiric Tutor, Fable, Reanimate, Blood Moon.
I don't think you have.
Do I have anything in there? I don't think I do.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to take, or no, you have an Inti. I'm going to block with the Spellseeker here.
Yeah,
And preserve my life total.
that's it. That's true.
Untap. Draw. Oh, I wish this was a lot better than it is. I'm going to attack with Tameo. Make a clue.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately sacrifice this clue in an attempt to do something. That's, oh my God. I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. And tap.
Yep.
Draw. Pay. What am I paying here? I think I want to do. Yeah. I'm gonna pay 3 here. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
agreeing.
Try Karen.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's my Karen right there. Do you know the lore drop? Screaming Nemesis.
Oh, yes,
She's
Karen.
angry.
Okay, I see,
The flavor text lines up,
Yes.
etc., etc. Okay, Tracy, move combat.
Beginning of combat, I'm going to path to exile your Overlord.
Okay, so that's exiled, and
You find a basic land and to play tapped.
ooh, that's kind. I get myself those mountains wherever they are. Do I still have one? I mean, do I? Yes. Okay. Mountain. See if I can give that, well, the quickest but most respectful shuffle I can do.
I believe in your ability to just put that pile of cards back and not know any order of anything. And I don't mean that as an insult. If I said that to say Surge, I
Listen,
would.
no,
but-
we'll still want to go about it the right way. So okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Swing at you for 3.
I go to 10.
All right, that's it. Pass.
I'm going to fetch, going down to 9 to find an elegant parlor. Screaming Nemesis, huh? Oh boy. And I'm going to surveil. Okay, I got 1 card in hand. Please cut me.
Are you you want that?
It
Okay,
has,
you want me to help you out?
At this point
Okay,
in the
all right,
game,
go for it, go for it.
At this
Sure.
point in the game, I need. Oh, thank God! I'll keep that on top.
Uh-oh.
On top. Draw. Attack with Tameo. Make a clue. I am going to then. I'm going to pass the turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. And tap. Draw. Got some mana available now. We do love to see that. This would be dope, but let's see if we can go about this. Okay, I pay 2 here, and I try to cast Fear of Missing Out.
You've got a FOMO.
So when I enter discard card to draw a card,
Yep.
I'm discarding the Detective Phoenix,
Yep.
drawing. All right. So, not played land for turn, so I'm playing myself a Badlands. And then I'm going to try and see if I can bestow onto the Fear of Missing Out.
I'm going to pay 2 and crack this clue to draw a card
Okay.
first. And then I am going to respond, and I'm going to Galvanic Discharge and deal 3 damage to the FOMO.
Okay. Am I still exiling?
You still
so, yeah,
exile,
so
and you
that's
still get the
important, right?
Phoenix, too.
I do still get the Phoenix.
Yeah, you just don't get to end my whole career.
Yeah.
That'll have to wait until your next turn.
Let me think about that then. Let's do, so it collects evidence 6, so we'll
Yeah.
do land. We'll do land.
Lands don't contribute to collect evidence unless you're
Oh
doing
shit,
it to
my bad. Hold on. I thought
gain
it was
me.
like exiling cards. I need to do evidence. Hold on.
Yeah.
Got you. It's got to be below. We're going to do... yeah, that doesn't really matter. Again, just crewing around. It's just just do the
Sure.
everything as well. There you go. Okay, so this dies.
Yep. But you get the bird
But I get
back.
the bird back out.
Yep.
So it's +2/+2 on my Karen.
No, it's its own creature now.
Oh, listen, it's a vibe. So it's its own creature. So
Yeah.
it's a 2/2 with haste.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best here.
No, we're good. Everybody's doing a great job. Except for
trying.
me. I think I'm dead.
So you have 2 cards in hand,
I
though,
got
right?
2 cards in hand.
Okay, move to combat. Try to swing for 5.
I got a 1.
Okay. This should just guarantee not to be, but K command? Does that do something? Or do you
Yeah,
have
I'm
a counter?
dead.
For real? Okay, all right, I also had the Fury still.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to sequence that one out. But
Yeah. Oh God, the haste creatures. So I
Yeah.
couldn't get a moment to breathe at the end there.
I was sweating because I was like, if this is a chain of counterspells again, I don't know if I can survive that. But
That was a hell of a match. That was dope. Thank you
it's
so
cool.
much.
It's cool. Yeah, and sorry about some of the misplays there. I have not bestowed. I don't play MH3. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, don't worry.
safe from the horrors.
Our viewers are used to misplays when Nelson and Surge are on. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to. If I
Right,
get
right.
10 of them in one episode, I get a free haircut. Thank you very much, Ash.
That was
For
great.
doing this. I hope you had a blast.
I do. This is so sweet. Thank you for having me.
Would you like to plug yourself or anything that you do?
Yeah, well, as you know, I don't really play with MH3 cards, but I do play with a lot of standard cards. So if you want to check that out, youtube.com/Ashlizzle, twitch.tv/Ashlizzle. mostly standard, sometimes something else, but yeah, go check it out if you want to see some more brews.
It's great. I don't watch Twitch streamers, but I watch Ash.
Thank you.
And it's time for a segue. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you again to Ash for being our lovely guest here. And thank you for, well, I guess I already said watching, but supporting us over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of all of you we're able to do all of this, including our special MagicCon Chicago episode of North 100 Showdown. Thank you to Ben for running tech on this, and thank you to Noel Robin for lending the deck and inevitably leading to me getting my ass kicked again. I've been Wheeler. This was Ash. We'll see you next time. I mean, I'll see you next time. I mean, maybe
I
Ash.
might.
You might have to replace
us. That would be
us.
dope.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.